Set number 1 on Prokhorovka here, Insidious Gaming as the blue team to the south and Royale Mastermind to the north.
And going through the tank picks for this PvP Royale Masterminds, they have an AMX 5100, 2 T32s, a Pershing, and an AMX 1390. Whereas for that was Insidious Gaming.
Insidious Gaming.
I'm sorry. And PvP Royale Masterminds over here, they have a T32, a Pershing, a T69, and 2 AMX 1390s. Yes. So a lot lighter over on that side.
Yeah, a lot more mobility, and I'm expecting PvP Royale Mastermind to really spread out along this field area. We already see them coming out to the western part, kind of monopolizing this road. The thing is, if they want to have any chance at engaging Insidious Gaming up front, they really have to get at least 2 to 3 angles on those tanks and then be able to focus down the heavier counterparts before they take much damage.
Yeah, definitely. We already see on the map just very, very spread out, sending one of those heavier tanks forward for Insidious Gaming over there, and for Team PvP Super Friends, just sending it slightly forward. They have 2 of their heavy tanks forward, but they have that AMX 50 all the way in the back, and just gonna try to provide some comfort fire all the way in the back.
Yeah, no shots landing just yet. A very kind of stalemate situation we have so far. Both teams coming out to the field area towards the center, but because of the kind of division, Desguy's taking a shot there, but because of this division due to the slopes, clear shots are not available to either team. And the thing is, if either team really wants to go for the push, they definitely have to open themselves up for enemy fire.
Yeah, I mean, it is such a big map, but like you said before, the hills, you have to. It's not like White Park where you have to go over the railway, but you have to show your face first before you make a move, and that's not what either team has committed themselves to doing just yet. Looking on the map, we get a vision of PvP not Super Friends, Royale Gaming, and they just Royale Mastermind rather, and they just have most of their tanks over there to that western side. Whereas, like we said before, nothing much has changed just for ISG over here in the bottom, keeping that AMX 5100 all the way in the back and keeping their bigger heavy tanks and slowly going over this edge, trying to pick off or see if they can get any shots onto the PvP tanks over here.
Yeah, the thing is they're actually not too far away from each other, but just due to this slope, alone, is just not allowing either team to fully engage each other without, once again, opening themselves up. So we're probably going to see this kind of dance for at least 4 minutes until maybe those AMX 13s or those medium tanks kind of go for flanking maneuvers or even 2-prong push or just more angles for that matter, just on other parts of the map.
Yeah, definitely. You see on the map already the AMX 5100 moving forward, so it looks like ISG might go for something here, or at least get that tank in a better position here, maybe to try to spot some tanks with those heavier tanks over on the ridge right here, and then maybe try to get some shots across the map from that AMX 5100. I think that could work out pretty well.
We do see some repositioning coming out from Insidious Gaming. They have pulled up their AMX 50 to the eastern village area on the right side of the railway here, and it's going to allow them to have at least cover fire for these 2 T32s kind of in the center of the map. So I like what Insidious Gaming is doing. They're trying to get as much map control as they can right now, and the thing is, once these tanks are in position, I'm sure that Insidious Gaming are going to actually slightly commit those T32s, maybe sacrifice a shot or 2, but then at the same time land more damage onto the PvP side.
Yeah, I mean, that's the advantage of having the heavier tanks. You have a lot more firepower on your side and a lot more armor.
Leeway, basically.
Yeah, you have more leeway. If you get the fight in your control and it's on your terms, it's going to work out very well for you, and that's exactly what ISG wants to do in this game.
But a big maneuver coming out from the PvP side there. They are crossing essentially the kind of division between north and south here. They have, and they're more positioned down here to the south. A tank, 3 tanks actually for that matter, on Insidious Gaming, making their way to the northern part of the railway. It is a T1, Nick Clay in the AMX 13, and then Griff. So they are going to have some nice angles. Look at that. A lot of damage being dealt to the Melvich. Another one, and another one. Shots being landed back to back onto Melvich. Down to 27 health here. He's going to get finished off by Desguy's.
Desguy's lining up. Is he going to land this shot?
Yeah.
He does. Already 1 tank. Melvich going down for PvP, and that is bad for PvP. They went for a maneuver, but it just did not work out for them. ISG and Insidious getting in a very good position already. This Pershing going really low as well.
Yeah, look at the C-Chai, still full health. Desguy's very healthy as well. None of the Insidious Gaming members, to me, are in critical danger at this point. They have a lot of map control. They have tanks up to the north. They have the southern edge at least covered enough to where if the enemy team goes for the base capture, they will be able to get there in time. Griff's taking a shot there. Same with, I believe, Death Skies. So as long as, the thing is, as long as Insidious Gaming don't give away a free tank at this point, they should be fine. If they just trade evenly from here on out, they'll have...
Yeah, that's definitely true. They're already up 8 tier points. Actually, now down up only 7, losing that tier 1. And just, again, bringing their AMX-13s back, reloading, just waiting again. Going to go for another, probably going to push over the wall again, try to land some more shots. We see Spec Op here trying to land another shot onto Griffs.
Yeah, Griffs took a shot from that Pershing there, dodging another, and another one. Very nice maneuvering come out from Griffs. He did get that T1 down, dodging another shell from that PvP side. So essentially, yeah, PvP missed about 4 shots right there. That almost, if all 4 of those landed, it would have actually closed this gap. So PvP, you know, unfortunately for them, yeah, missing those crucial shots here, they will have to do much more to actually come back in this.
Yeah, I mean, they cannot lose those shots. Griffs, by dodging a lot of those shots, he got in a really, really good position here. And now they're taking the base capture. They have Griffs right here to protect this perfectly.
Wow.
He's right behind this rock. You guys can't see it on your screen, but I have it right in front of me. He's right behind this rock. PvP super,
and they have that tank
Royale.
on the railway to the north.
Yeah, they have so much cover of this base capture, and I'm not sure what they're going to do. This is such a solid maneuver here.
Yeah, look at this. Black Mamba here in his MH13 has a clear shot. Okay, there he goes. That T1, the base capture being stopped here. But the thing is, Griff's now lining up a shot onto Black Mamba. Oh, barely grazing his hull there. Yeah, it was, of course, yeah, Nikolai in that AMX-13 trying to land a shot. He does not land, and now it is only still a 7 tier point advantage, so not enough to 100% secure this victory for Insidious Gaming. If they want to take this, they will still have to come out of cover, and they will still have to pry this victory out of the PV hands.
And I think they're definitely going to when it comes down to it. I mean, they already have a health advantage by far, and the position for them is looking really good. The only problem for them now, as you guys see on the screen, is they're sending PvP is sending one of their AMX 1390s towards this base, so they're going to have to respond to this in one way or another.
Yeah, I think at least, I think it was Death Guys towards the center, or already actually Elite. Elite is already there to be able to stop this, and I love what they're doing here. Elite is not coming out of cover. He's not giving away his position because he's waiting for the faster tank to come in at the same time and then try and immediately burst down that AMX-13 tank on the PP side. So the AMX-13 has most likely ran away. At this point, the base capture has been stopped, so they won't be able to kind of trap, I believe, yeah, it was Black Mamba there. So unfortunately, yeah, the strategy almost pulling off, but still, this could, I mean, PvP are still in this.
Yeah,
Definitely still in this.
PvP is definitely still in this. I mean, we only have 2.5 minutes left, and if Insidious Gaming want to push whatever advantage they had or what they still have, even if it is there so ever slightly in the tier points at least, they have to do something pretty soon, and I think they're going to go for it sometime. They already have this AMS 50 down here in the south, trying to land a shot onto Trumps, but not quite able to do it.
And he did take a little bit of damage here. All these members of Insidious Gaming transitioning to the western side of the map right now. They have a pretty solid line just drawn straight down the middle from north to south, just progressing, just slowly closing in now on the PV members. Spec Ops taking huge damage right now. One more shot will take care of him. Death Guys has to be careful not to go down here. He is at quite critical health. Nikolai maybe gonna 2v1 between Trums and Black Mamba. Death Guy's landing a nice shot on Trums there. Even if he goes down at this point, it most likely will be fine. So we do see Elite as well moving with his AMX 50. He's gonna be able to do a lot of damage with that autoloader, and most likely gonna be able to finish off these things.
Yeah, that was a critical shot there out of Death Skies. He had to get Drums low in order to be able to trade with himself, but himself not actually going down. Nikolai now very, very low, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter. Black Mamba also going down, and not one tier 8 tank out of Insidious Gaming has gone down yet.
Spec Ops about to fall here as well. Brent getting taken down really low. This is going to be an overwhelming victory for Insidious Gaming.
Insidious Gaming is going to take down all of these tier 8 tanks without losing one of their own. Griff's coming in here in the Persian, going to finish off that T69. Just waiting for the shot there. One T1 left. Insidious Gaming with a very overwhelming victory in this first game.
Yeah, not losing a single tier 8 like you mentioned there. Yeah, just dominant play. Although it took a little bit of a while for the set to actually kind of pick up pace. But once it did, I mean, Insidious Gaming just took every single advantage, didn't relinquish didn't actually leave any room for PP's Royale Mastermind to breathe, and with that kind of north to south kind of line being drawn, just all the tanks progressing in a line there, just